Welcome to iLecture Online. Our understanding of the Aurora Boreales on Jupiter is something that's actually been coming quite recently. We didn't discover the fact that there were Aurora Boreales on Jupiter until 1979 when Voyager first visited the giant planet. Since then, we've been trying to figure out how it actually worked. And for 30 years, it was really a mystery, and we thought that it was pretty well the same way that it was generated on the Earth. But as we saw in the previous video, that was not at all the case. Well, in 2016, we had a big breakthrough with the spacecraft Juno passing by the planet with new instruments. We were able to discover that there's actually a current cycle which plays a big role in generating the Aurora Boreales. The current cycle goes out away from the planet Jupiter and interacts with Io. Now, why that is important is because we already said that there was no way that the solar wind particles could be solely responsible for generating the enormous Aurora Boreales on Jupiter. Those particles had to come from somewhere. And one suspect, of course, was Io, because Io is the most volcanically active planet or moon in the entire solar system. Constantly, there's volcanoes erupting, and because of the lower gravitational force and enormous force of volcanoes, it spews gases and particles into, well, the lack of atmosphere, because there's not much of an atmosphere on Io, far into space, hundreds of miles up. Now, those then interact with these, what we call electrical currents. What happens is the magnetic fields interact with those particles, and as they interact with the particles get pulled in, and they tend to, of course, move along with the forces caused by the magnetic fields, and they end up going around and getting circled back towards Jupiter in these magnetic field rings. And so that becomes then what we call a current cycle. Now, those current cycles aren't continuous, they tend to come in waves. And not only that, they come in very periodic waves, about 27 minutes apart. So there's this wave action that causes bunches of particles to come back from Io, from the volcanic eruptions, pulled in by the magnetic fields back towards the North Pole and the South Pole, because it happens at both poles. And then we see these big bursts of Aurora Borealis within the rings themselves. So we have the rings that are generated by the fast rotation of the planet magnetic field, and then we have these particles slamming into the surface, or slamming into the atmosphere of Jupiter, not the surface per se, but the atmosphere of Jupiter, causing this enormous ionization of those atmospheric particles, and we see those big flashes of Aurora Borealis all over the North Pole and the South Pole at continuous cycles of about 27 minutes apart. Very interesting. We didn't know why this was happening, but now with the additional information we got from Juno, we have it pretty well figured out. Obviously, 10, 20 years from now, when we send other spacecraft up there, we may find some additional information that partially negates this theory, and that comes up with a newer, better theory. But meanwhile, we're pretty confident that what we understand today is in large part what is actually happening on Jupiter. So we have this combination of the fast rotating planet creating these enormous potential differences that causes electrons, especially electrons because they're lighter, to be pulled towards the planet at very high velocities. And then we have this mechanism, this current cycle that's generated by these magnetic field loops that pass by Io. The volcanic eruptions cause all that material to go up to space, and those magnetic fields then cause those current cycles to bring all that material back to Jupiter, slamming into the atmosphere and causing this enormous Aurora Borealis. So it's an interesting way in which this is happening, and notice there's so much always being discovered on a continual basis. I've been teaching astronomy for a long time, and of course 20, 30 years ago we had no idea that this was happening. So the knowledge is growing and understanding is growing about what's happening on Jupiter.